Hey guys, Sir Shwavy here, bringing you another video series, and this is going to be the Sly collection. I'm actually going to be going through each and every single Sly Cooper game. Maybe I'm going to be doing the mini games later on, but for right now, the main focus is just doing Sly Cooper. Going from Sly Cooper 1, Sly 2, then Sly 3, and eventually I am going to buy. I don't yet have it, so I'm going to buy Sly Honor Among Thieves. No, that's not it. That's what is it called? Something about Thieves in Time. I think that's what the name is. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but it looks pretty interesting. It's a PS3 exclusive game, if I remember correctly. And from the way I've seen, or from what I've seen rather, it plays pretty freaking decently. So here we are, Paris, France, 4:20 a.m. And here we have the protagonist, the criminal mastermind, the Thievius Raccoonus. Honestly, from the three Sly games, Sly 1 is probably my least favorite, and that's just because the controls are a little bit, uh, they're a little bit tweaky. They're not that good. But cool thing that you can do here, there's subtitles there so you guys can listen to or hear, basically, or read rather. But the cool thing is, the right stick controls whoever's on the right side, left stick controls whoever's on the left side. I always found that funny.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do
All
the
right.
rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
So, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sneaking into this place here. And funny thing is, since technically we're sneaking in, we have to be really stealthy, don't we? No, it doesn't really matter what you do here. If you want, you can just break all of these breakable objects. I don't know if that made sense or not, but you can just break everything over here. And you use mattresses to jump up to the top of higher places. Basically, these are just showing you controls, and what we're actually supposed to be doing is we're supposed to go over to this ledge, and we're going to learn something.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research,
So basically,
all you have to
anytime
do
we
is
see
steer
this
it,
blue
and
aura
hold
around
down
it,
the
basically
circle
means
button,
that
and you should
we
perform a
can
super sneaky
perform
master
some
thief
move
move.
with the
Hold
circle
down the
button.
circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
I also like how they break the fourth wall right away. They say, "Okay, press the circle button whenever I see the blue aura." So, I don't know, something about it just a little bit funny. And anyways, all we have to do is just go over here. If you try to go up top over here, there's nothing at all. You just get to the rooftop and you're able to see a higher vantage point of the area of Paris. There we have the Eiffel Tower, which we can actually zoom in on. It's really not that detailed at all. And if you really look at it carefully, it's just a 2D rendition. Uh, it's quite funny, actually. But yeah, what we really need to do is we just need to go straight into here and just break this open and literally just run inside. We don't even sneak inside, we just run inside it. And
Careful here, Sly.
we're taught here that
Thieves, and you'll set off
if
the
we
alarm
hit the
system
yellow, we
activate, and you'll
turn
be
on the alarms, and
busted.
if we hit red, it's when I believe
Nice
when we
job,
get
you're in.
either we get
Inspector
burned
Carmelito's
or
private office is
when yeah, I
behind
think it
the
is when we
red
get burned.
door.
Yellow is like a warning, and then red is like you get burned. And we have to go into Inspector Carmelita Fox's office in order to get the file on Sly Cooper. It's been a while since I played this. I just wanted to see if there's anything interesting around, which there does not seem to be. We try the door. We can't get in at
That
all,
door
but
must be
we can just go
super
through this window,
reinforced, Sly.
and we see this little blue aura
Maybe
once
there's a way
again.
to get around it.
You guys saw those bricks falling, or the little stone things falling?
Way to go, Sly.
Basically,
This is what
that is
Inspector
something that I really
Carmelita
liked about
Fox
Sly.
stashes
It
all
made
her
it so that the
important
environment
files.
falls when you
I
cross over it.
hacked into the police
It's
security
pretty freaking
mainframe and
cool how they
discovered this
did that in the
protocol.
PS2, in the early
Playing
PS2
back
era.
in
And
9-3,
I don't know,
no.
something about that just it just really stuck with me. It's kind of like the reason that I got into the Sly Cooper collection, and I honestly I hope you guys really enjoy this series. If you guys want to experience this for yourself, I believe it's selling for like $30 for the PS3, all three games in one. And I bought it because I already had all three games. Don't get me wrong, for the PS2. However, I don't use my PS2 anymore. It's collecting dust upstairs. And I don't know, something about having old games from my childhood again. It just hits with me. So I did the same thing with Metal Gear Solid. I got Metal Gear Solid 3, and then I got Metal Gear Solid 4, and then I bought the 3DS remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. I also bought um, the PS3 remake of the MGS collection, not the complete collection, just the collection. Honestly, I am gonna go for the complete collection later on, but right now I'm kind of tight on funds. What with college and not having a job and all of these other things. Um,
Ah,
yeah.
Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my. Hey, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
All right, so from here is basically a segment that we have to run down all the way to the bottom, and the quickest way, or you have to make sure that you do it before she shoots the scaffolding you're on 2 times. So it's really simple. I'm pretty sure that no one can mess this up. And over here, it's a situation where all the cop cars are going to be targets. So you don't want to go to any cop cars. You just go over the barricades. You'll be perfectly alright. You won't take any shots at all. It's pretty simple, pretty standard. Nice little introduction into the Sly Cooper game, showing you the mechanics, how to jump, how to do everything. Pretty self-explanatory introduction.
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thieves Raccoons. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thieves Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thieves Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
So that was a pretty intense introduction. We know that Sly was, uh, he had his childhood taken away from him. His father died before he was able to inherit the Devious Raccoonus, which is the book that contains all the moves that the Sly family is able to do, or Cooper family rather. Sly is his first name, Cooper is his last name. Um, all right. So we have to go to our first mission, and little thing, you can go to the next mission. You can just see Murray. It's pretty funny. You press X, and he does that. I like how he offers you only one, and he wants to keep the rest for himself. And above, you can kind of see where, or you can see rather, where it is in the world that we are going to venture to. in order to fight and recover a piece of the Thievius Raccoonus, or a chapter, whatever you may want to call it. But I'm going to call it episode there. So thank you guys for watching, take care, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, sirs.